Hallo und willkommen, ich bin Meister Lenze and you're watching Get Germanized, the Lingoda Language Marathon.
I am bored, what should I do?
Ich weiß.
Get Germanized.
Most of the Germ fam knows the Lingoda Language Marathon already and will be happy to hear that it's back, just as good and even better than before. Everyone knows that practice makes perfect. With the Lingoda Language Marathon, you can immerse yourself in a new language every single day. You will be able to boost your language skills in just 3 months, and you will also be able to earn up to 100% refund. For all those who are new to the Language Marathon and ask, why should I do this? Well, here's why. Learning a language every day with a native speaking teacher will improve your fluency immensely. Apps like Duolingo or Babbel, I know many of you ask me about them, are fine, but they just don't cut it. They don't teach you to speak confidently. Weekly classroom lessons at a walk-in school aren't enough either, just because, well, it's weekly and not every single day. You're gonna lose touch with the language at some point, you're gonna lose interest, but if you focus on something every single day, different story altogether. In the Lingoda Language Marathon, you're going to take a class every single day for 3 months. That's 15 classes per month for the half marathon and 30 classes per month for the full marathon, for those who don't know this yet. But why is Lingoda guaranteed to boost your fluency and to, well, improve your language skills altogether more than any other online learning system? Let's find out. Well, first of all, of course, there's the online classes, small groups with native speaking teachers every single day. You'll be able to make dramatic progress here because you'll be able to advance your language skills with their structured CFR learning material developed by their digital learning experts. And I've mentioned this many times before, and you guys appreciate this about Lingoda as well. You can learn with it pretty much anywhere at any given time. You can book classes around your busy work schedule that includes also evenings and weekends. You can even download their lessons. It means lifelong access to their supreme learning materials developed by, of course, also their education experts. And I know, learning every day might sound hard, but their teachers are trained to keep you on track, to keep you motivated. So don't worry too much about that. And if you now think, well, this marathon sounds pretty cool, how do I join, when does it start, all these kind of things, well, let me tell you. The Lingoda Language Marathon 2019 starts on May 27th and goes until August 24th. Remember that you have to participate in an agreed number of courses each month. Like I said, that's 15 for the half marathon and 30 per month for the full marathon. Also, you can only take 1 class per day every day. The full marathon is for those who really want to immerse themselves in a new language, who really want to be able to speak it at the end of these 3 months. Lingoda guarantees that you will be able to boost your language skills dramatically, enhance your fluency altogether in that new language, and you also will be able to get a 100% refund at the end of it if you succeed. The half marathon is still serious, but it is also well scheduled and suited for busy professionals. You can schedule it around your lunch break or your Feierabend, as we say in German, so the time after work, or whenever you see fit, really. Taking these 15 classes per month for the half marathon will still boost your language skills dramatically, and you will be able to get a 50% refund at the end of it, or bonus classes. You can join the marathon in German, most important for the German fam, of course, English, French, Spanish, and of course business English. Also, don't worry, it doesn't matter what language level you are at. If you're a beginner, intermediate learner, or advanced learner, you will find appropriate courses at Lingoda for your level for sure. So sign up for the Language Marathon before May 13th. This is important. If you're new to the marathon completely, or if you participated in the last one but didn't classify for the refund, you can participate again. After paying the entrance fee, which is about €5, $6 or 300 rubles, you will automatically subscribe to a 3-month subscription and enter the marathon and secure your spot that way. But if you enter this exclusive Get Germanized German Fan voucher code that Lingoda has provided for you guys, then there's no fee. You don't have to pay anything to secure your spot. All you have to do is to enter this code and, participate. And please remember, Lingoda will refund your tuition fee in full if you participate in an agreed number of courses, every month. But this only applies if you follow the contest rules and terms and conditions. Can also be found linked in the video description. There's really no trick or catch here, I promise you. The only thing that you need to do is book your classes in time, show up to these classes and actively participate in them. If you book a class and miss it, or if you fail to book a class altogether, you can still continue the marathon, but you will not qualify for the refund anymore. If you subscribe right away, you will not be charged until May 20th, but you can of course still cancel your participation. In order to do that, you've got 14 days from signing up, so when you paid the entrance fee basically. That means you can stop the payment and get a refund on your first payment as well. Please remember that spots in the marathon are limited, so please book in advance. Participate right away, click on the link in the video description that I provided for you, use the voucher code and secure your spot. Also, I will have to repeat this again. Make sure to read the terms and conditions. Don't just skip over them and say, yeah, sure, and then later find out, oh no, what have I done? This rule I didn't know about. Oh no! And yeah, it can come back and bite you in the butt. So definitely make yourself familiar with the marathon rules. More than 10,000 people have participated in the 4 Lingoda Language Marathons that have existed so far in the past 2 years. For many of those people, it was a transformative, experience. It helped them get better and new jobs. It helped them make friends from foreign countries or even romantic partners. Anything you can think of. Language is a door that will open for you if you, immerse yourself in it. Many of the participants have shared their experiences on the Lingoda homepage, so definitely check that out as well. I'm going to link it in the video description, and I encourage you to visit their Instagram profile, because there you will find many testimonials and experiences from participants as well. And if you're now saying, well, this all sounds very great, but for some reason this marathon just isn't for me, well, then you can still check out their flexible subscription packages and get a free private class, for testing it basically. I've told you this many times before, but I really appreciate what Lingoda has, so far offered the Get German as community. These language marathons are a great way to, boost your language skills and to even learn a completely new language. I didn't have this when I learned a language. I had to go to, classes which was more or less successful. I learned with movies and shows and all of that kind of stuff. And it was definitely, a process that led me to being able to speak the language at some point. But if I could have had this back in the day, it would have been so much faster. So definitely check them out. So far you guys seem to be pretty impressed by it, at least from what you've told me. And reading through the other testimonials as well, it sounds like many other people think so too. And I'm glad to hear that, I really do, because I only show you guys, I only engage in sponsored videos when it's something that's really beneficial to you. So thank you for sharing your experiences in the comments below every time I put out a video like this. Even if it's negative, if you have participated and weren't 100% satisfied, let me know anyway. I want to know everything. So again, thank you very much for watching until the end. And if you enjoyed this video, if you found it helpful, if you want to participate in the Lingoda Language Marathon, don't forget to use the voucher code. Also, click like, subscribe, and apart from that, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to get Germanized. Goodbye and auf Wiedersehen.